lower belly pooch out. It can even add up to 7 inches or more to your waistline. Now, rest easy. You do not need to do anything radical to kill this gut bug, as I call it. In fact, your gut bug will check out permanently when you eat the foods I'm going to reveal later. Now you see why digestion is so very important. Unless you can digest your foods quickly, you will feel hungry. Your body will not get enough nutrients due to poor digestion, and your gut fungus will grow and spread. John had the answer. Jared, the answer is found within the third E factor, enzymatic foods. You will be eating foods that have a lot of digestive enzymes in them naturally, and foods that power your immune system too. John asked me to add some healthy fats to my diet, along with 2 tasty fruits that are high in enzymes, and to eat as few processed foods as I could, except for my mandatory cheat meals where I could eat anything I wanted, and that my digestive tract and immune system would be A-OK. I always wondered why I kept catching those nasty summer colds. Maybe you do too. Every year, I catch 1 or 2 colds, sometimes the flu. And I was also getting aches and pains in my joints, which I just assumed was because I was getting older. That wasn't true at all. It was simply because my immune system was compromised. And when I started eating more fat, yes, more fat, along with 2 specific fruits, everything felt better. John then revealed that by neutralizing this gut bug, I could drop even more weight, and my waistline would decrease by 4 to 5 inches or more, all by eating these delicious enzymatic foods. So there's one more E factor. It's the most common sense factor of them all, and I'm embarrassed to admit it. I totally ignored this E factor. Most dieters ignore it too. John made me promise to never ignore it again. Jared, my final E factor is perhaps the most sly of them all. It's one that almost every dieter forgets about, and yet it's the most important of them all. I want you to enjoy every meal you eat. Without the enjoyment factor, you'll never stick to any diet plan, no matter how powerful it is. I'll cover exactly how to enjoy every meal you eat in a moment. I would have never believed it was possible. Yet now, Crystal and I love every bite of every meal we eat, from the foods that produce the highest E factors to our favorite cheat meals. How hard is it to stick to a diet that is full of foods you love? It's as easy as it can get. Since that was so much to cover, let me break it down into a simple summary for you. Then I'll let you know what you need to do next. First, you absolutely must eat the foods you are currently eating at the right time of day in order to maximize all 4 E factor principles. These 4 guiding principles will ensure the foods you are eating today will turn on your powerful, health-sustaining, fat-burning hormones, revive your energy, and keep it elevated all day long. Prevent the bee sting reaction you are currently having to a variety of foods, even healthy foods, and keep you on track to a trim belly. Conquer that nasty gut bug you currently have festering in your belly and digestive tract that's forcing you to crave sugar and put you back in control. Ease the stress you are currently experiencing with digestion and ensure the foods you eat are processed quickly so your body doesn't store those calories as fat. Enjoy every single bite of every single meal you eat, all while seeing measurable, often rapid weight loss that makes you feel fantastic, and much more. With that in mind, I have really good news. You have a blueprint ready to go right now. You have all the hard work done for you, so all you have to do is follow this simple, real foods at the right time system to see all the weight loss you desire. And here's the very best part of all. The hard stuff has been figured out for you. All you have to do is follow the plan. Why try to figure that out on your own when John has done it all for you? John's simple-to-follow blueprint put Crystal and I on the path to weight loss we now enjoy. We didn't have to do anything except follow his proven system and eat the foods you already love at the right time of day. And wake up one day very soon and welcome the body you desire. Nutrition and fat loss expert John Rowley calls his blueprint for weight loss success the E Factor diet. And when you start today, in a very short time, you are going to look more trim. You are going to feel more comfortable in your clothes. You are going to lose weight. You are going to reset and restore your natural fat-burning metabolism. You are going to wake up with energy like you've never experienced before. You are going to rid your body of ugly water weight that is masquerading as body fat. And you are going to enjoy the freedom of eating real foods that you love. Delicious foods that are so baby simple to prepare, and finally experience the pleasure of eating your way thin. Listen, I totally get it if you've had it up to here with fad diets, starvation plans, and diets that force you to buy really expensive foods. Crystal and I both had those experiences as well, and we desire so much more for you than that. That's why we are so confident that after following the simple steps within the E Factor diet, you will reset your body's metabolism and hormonal balance, revitalize your body's natural energy flow, renew your enthusiasm as you restore your body's ability to function the way it was designed to. And the really amazing news is how much money you can save. Without even thinking about it, you'll eat more food that contains fewer calories. That means you can get thin while you save money. Willpower isn't even in the equation. You'll simply experience more natural cravings for fat-burning foods automatically. Now, here is what you'll receive today inside the eFactor members area. First, you'll receive the eFactor Weight Loss Handbook. This is John's breakthrough eFactor principles spelled out for you in a simple, no-fluff, easy-to-read booklet. The blueprint that's helping thousands of folks, just like you, finally get on the track to weight loss success. Just like it's helped Crystal and I, you'll get a digital copy today, right in your inbox, the moment you say yes. Next, you'll receive the eFactor Grocery Guide. This is your exact list of foods you need to eat for maximum weight loss. Foods that you can get right down the street, simple foods that taste great, and foods that trigger the eFactor effect. Alice recently wrote John about her experience with the eFactor Grocery Guide, saying, "I can't believe how much quote-unquote health foods are really just poison in disguise. I feel relieved now that I am not only feeding my family real, everyday food that tastes great, the eFactor Grocery Guide makes shopping so much faster. I've even saved money." Next up, you'll also receive the eFactor Meal Planning Blueprint. This removes all the guesswork on what to eat and when to eat it, so you are always triggering the eFactor effect. And let me just tell you, this blueprint was a lifesaver for me and for Jeff as well, who said, "It's hard enough to be a single dad, yet I know I have to take care of myself and the kids." So imagine my surprise when I found out that John had literally done the meal planning for me. It really comes in handy, especially during those super busy days. You'll also be given your copy of Cheat Your Way Trim. This is the eFactor Cheat Meals Are Mandatory plan that helps you feel free from any guilt the next time you want to splurge. And enjoy your favorite foods, even desserts. And know for a fact you're still right on the plan to lose even more weight. Laurel raved about this simple 10-page freedom guide, as she calls it, saying, "Okay, I have to admit that I ordered eFactor because I felt I had to. It's the only diet plan that made sense to me. However, I really hate dieting. So the Cheat Your Way Trim bonus really sealed the deal for me. It's like a freedom guide. I know I'm only a few hours away from anything I want, and that keeps me on track." Thanks, John. Now, the total value of all 4 of these eFactor diet handbooks and audios carries a retail price of $67. However, that price doesn't factor in your online discount today, the one I'm about to reveal to you. Right after I give you a hint about the 5 super products John is going to include in your order today, worth over $149.95, you're about to receive a massive discount on the eFactor diet, the entire patented system that John developed with folks like you in mind, along with all 5 of John's additional weight loss helpers. That's a total retail value of $216.95. You'll get it all for a fraction of that today. However, before you order, I want to make sure this is absolutely right for you. Please say yes to all of these descriptions that apply to you. You desire to lose 10 or more pounds and do so without starvation, discomfort, or confusion. You are curious as to why diets have failed you in the past and wonder if you can ever see the body you want staring back at you in the mirror. You are interested in finding out if the foods you are eating trigger the bee sting reaction simply because of when you're eating them. You want a plan you can live with and one that allows you the freedom and flexibility you need. You see a bulge in your lower belly, and now that you know what it is, you want that gut fungus out of you fast. And you need a system that's not only proven to work, one that's guaranteed to work. More about that guarantee in just a minute. If any of these descriptions apply to you, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time. I want you to consider this. Even if you were to hire an expensive personal trainer, which would cost you hundreds, even thousands of dollars a month, and consult with an ordinary nutritionist, just like I did, spending more than $500 for just a few meetings, and have them give you the same old bland, low-fat diet that they learned about 15 years ago in school, a diet we now know doesn't work and one that cripples your hormones. And even if you joined a gym or bought one of those late-night infomercial workouts that promise you insane results, only to demand that you exercise over an hour and a half at a time, well, who can keep up with that? Yet, even if you did all of that and spent thousands of dollars in the process, you still wouldn't have a clue on which foods trigger the eFactor effect, or know which foods to eat that kill that gut bug you probably have, or which foods cause the bee sting reaction. And you know what? You'd probably just do what Crystal and I did. Spend all that money and give up after a few weeks, maybe a few months, simply because you need to see weight loss happening. And as great as exercise can be, food is your surest path to seeing rapid results. Now, rather than spending thousands of dollars on guessing, trying one program after another, John has authorized me to allow you into the E-Factor community. And if you act now, before this presentation ends in a few minutes, you can do it for less than you'll spend on a single dinner out with your family. Listen, John is a servant worthy of his wage. And sure, he has to put food on his family's table just like all of us. However, he is on a mission to help millions regain their health and vitality. That's why John is not going to ask you to invest $216.95, the retail price of his entire E-Factor diet system. In fact, your price isn't even half that. It isn't even $67. Look below this presentation right now and claim your Join the Mission E-Factor discount of only $47. And there's only one simple payment. Not 3 payments, not 2 payments, just one simple, reasonable, quick, and easy payment today. And that, my friend, gives you more than a 461% discount just for joining in on John's mission and by taking action today. Click the bright colored button you see below that says, I want to lose weight today. And John will give you immediate access to the entire E-Factor diet program. And as promised, you'll also receive over $147.95 in value-added products without paying a single penny more. Now,